everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be doing the Finally Fall book tag. So I have done this tag like 4 years ago, and I kind of been wanting to do it again, and I'll link the original. Yeah, there was an original video, but it was taken down, but I'll leave the last time I did this tag down below, and basically it's a fall-themed book tag. I know, like, it's gonna be fall soon, but it doesn't feel like fall where I live. It still feels like summer, but I still want to do this book tag anyway, so let's get to the questions. So the first question is, in fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. And there was a lot of books that I've read that has a vivid setting, but the one I could think of is The Wicked Deed by Shea Earnshaw, which was the first book that I've read this like 3 years ago, and I know the setting was very vivid setting, and I know that City of Ghosts had a vivid setting, and there were other books that I've read that had a vivid setting, but this one and City of Ghosts are the ones that I could think of. The next question is, nature is beautiful, but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written, but also deals with heavy topics like loss and grief. There are a lot of books that I've read that deals with that, but the one that I've read last year has dealt with loss and grief, which is Letters to a Lost Bride, Bridget. This is about a girl whose mom just passed away, and she's been writing letters to her, and then one of her letters ends up being written back to her, and the whole story goes from there. And of course the character gets mad at the guy who responds to those letters because they were private, and she wants to keep it that way. And yeah, and I really love this book, and I just bought the companion novel to this, and I can't wait to read that. So yeah, I do still really enjoy this book because it's a contemporary book that I've been on my shelves for a long time, and I read it last year, and I was happy about that. The next question is, fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. I honestly have not read a lot of nonfiction books lately. The only ones that I could think of were the storytelling books that I've read when I was in college that taught me a lot about storytelling. That's the only nonfiction that I honestly don't remember the name of the books either, and I've read those two years ago, so I know those taught me something new, but other than that, I have not read a lot of nonfiction, and I know I should, but nonfiction is like my least favorite genre. But yeah, those are the ones that I could think of, and I don't remember the name of the books. And the next question is, in order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people you love. Name a fictional family, household, or friend group that you would like to be part of. I know I would have gone with the obvious answer, but I don't want to mention it. But the friend group that I definitely would love to be part of is from the School of Good and Evil. I just love the characters so much in here, and I just want to be part of that group. I just love the characters so much in here. I love Sophie, and I love Agatha, and I also love all the other characters because they're like descendants of fairy tale characters, which I love about this book, and I definitely want to continue on with the series just because I love the friendship in this world. And the next question is, the colorful leaves are piling up on the ground. Show us the fall colored spines. I created this pile. I know it's not as big as the last time I did this, but those are the ones that have fall colors on them. So here they are. I got The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Henning. I have Bookish and the Beast by Ashley Poston. And then I have Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. And I also have Blade of Secrets by Trisha Levenseller. So these are kind of a fallish colored books that I have. And the next question is, fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireplace. Share a book within somebody is telling a story. I haven't read a lot of books that have storytelling. I think Daisy Jones and X6 has storytelling because it's the members of the group that talks about Daisy's story and the band's story, and through interview. I think I would count that just because it's told in interview form, and a lot of people tell stories when they're in an interview, so I'm gonna count that. I know it's up there, but I just don't feel like taking it down right now. And the next question is, the nights are getting darker. Share a dark, creepy book. And the book that I picked for that is Horrid by Katrina Leno. I've read this back in December, and I honestly almost had trouble going to sleep because I couldn't put it down because I want to know what happens. It is very dark and creepy, and I do recommend this for people who are looking for Halloweeny books because this is really a perfect time to read during Halloween time. And the next question is, the days are getting colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that will warm somebody's cold and rainy day. And the book that I picked for this is a graphic novel that I definitely would recommend because I haven't heard many people talk about in BookTube, which is Norway, Book 1, The Black Bull of Norway by Kit and Kat Satan. I got this from a book box years ago, and I really love this graphic novel so much that the sequel just came out this year, and I definitely want to get it as soon as possible because I want to know what happens because the ending was it's like a cliffhanger kind of ending, and I really love the characters in here, and the story is really heartwarming, so I definitely think people should pick up this graphic novel because I haven't seen many people talk about it, and I think many people will really enjoy it. And the next question is, fall returns every year. Name an old favorite that you would like to return to soon. There are a lot of books that I've been wanting to reread. I know I reread The Lucky One back in, oh gosh, what month was it? Was it April or May? I can't remember, or was it June? And I've been wanting to reread one of his books, and a book that I've been wanting to reread lately is The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks, and I haven't read this since I was in high school, like a lot of Nicholas Sparks books, so this is one of the ones that I've been wanting to reread lately since I've reread one of his books this year, so maybe I'll reread it later on this year. I don't know yet, but it's definitely like one of the ones that I really enjoyed, and I definitely would love to reread this. And the next question is, fall time is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. I know one of the accessories that I have when it comes to reading is a candle, and the one I have right here is Bookstagram, which is created by Wick and Fable, and I do love their candles, and I haven't burned this for like a while because it's been so warm out, but I just love the scent of it, which is coffee, stack of books, and vanilla. I always love a lot of sweet smells, and there's some coffee smells that I don't like, but this one just smells really good, and I definitely light a candle whenever I read just because I just love lighting a candle when I'm reading. And another accessory, which is right there, I'm going to go grab it, which is this blanket that I have that has all the Disney characters on it that I got for Christmas last year, and this is really hard to see because it's how big it is. So yeah, you have the castle right here, and then you have Mickey and Minnie down the bottom. So yeah, this has been my reading accessory whenever I come into my reading room for readings, and just because I love how soft and cozy it is, and plus it's Disney themed, which I really love. And the last question is, spread the appreciation and tag some people. I'm not going to tag anybody just because I don't know who has and who hasn't done it. I would just say I tag everybody, and if you haven't done this tag, I say go ahead and do this tag because it's fun and also seasonal, which I think it was appropriate time to do this tag. So that's all for the finally fall book tag. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what your cozy reading accessories are. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!